You can't have a man-made system that you're supposed to be getting people to work jobs in and stuff. You're supposed to be working for or whatever. You grow up, you get a job in the man-made system, but then they want to use it against you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they try doing to me, trying to use the man-made system against me. Other human beings, letting these people into their lives. They don't want to talk to you no more. They don't want anything to do with you anymore, but they still want to use you, though. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to make that like they can use the man-made system against you to use you for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, in real life, if you don't have something to do with someone anymore, that's it. You don't get to use these people anymore. You don't get to do things to these people. That's it. If you don't have something to do with that person anymore, that's it, people. Real life. In your man-made system, they're going to try and still use you, though. And then you won't even have a life. You know what I'm saying? You just get used by a man-made system then, and a government and stupid people out here signing pieces of paper and letting these people into their lives. You can't have no man-made system like that. Doing things to people like that. And it's not that I did anything wrong at all, people. I was a human being. And I was there with support if I had it. And I was there to doing right. And all they did was complain, y'all. All they did was complain because we in a man-made system, and our life and my life ain't going perfect like everyone else is in the man-made system. Making money and this and that. So you know what? That's the end for me, right? That's the end for me. You know what I'm saying? In the man-made system and human beings, because that's how everyone is brainwashed. If your life ain't going perfect, fuck sticking around and sticking it out. Let's get the fuck out of here, and then try and use a man-made system to use this person and get money from them or whatever, and then make their lives so they don't have a life. We use all of our slaves and lie to people, and we'll do all this stuff. But hey, they're the ones missing out, y'all. Look, if you think I'm missing out, you're missing out too. I got a saying, it goes like this: everyone's missing out. If one person's missing out, everyone else is missing out on that one person. If that one person was having a good life and came up with some ideals or something, and because they're having a bad life now, that's not ever going to happen. So, whatever one person's missing out on, everyone else is missing out on, people. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just me missing out on my life. It's all of you people. I could have came out with some new technology. I could have came out with some new stuff. I got a couple of ideals, actually, really, to be honest with you. And I'm sure a lot of people out here have got ideals. And if they were putting these people in good lives and doing stuff, and they actually had money and stuff that they could actually do things, because in the man-made system, there's nothing that you can go to, really. And they can help you and do anything. It's all that they just want to use you. All they want to do is use people. There's nothing in the man-made system where you can go and get help or get things done without them trying to use you or signing pieces of paper and stuff. You know what I'm saying, people? And I don't like that. So, but look, if I'm missing out, you're missing out. If anyone else is missing out, y'all are missing out. That's stuff that could, you don't know what's going on. They think a person has a bad life and they come up with something. No, look, if that person was having a good life and you put forth that effort towards those kinds of ideals, And the same kind of stuff would happen. You know, the same kind of stuff would be invented or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever they're trying to do to people and this and that is all garbage, y'all, really. You know, it's what it is. It's really garbage. And it's not what they're doing to people. It's just that these people aren't doing these things because they're not living the life that they should be living. They're not getting what they deserve. And all these other people aren't going to get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? It's just greedy people, like it's always been ever since back in the trade days. You know, that's why they invented money and stuff, because they were greedy people. Because they didn't want other people trading and getting their stuff. So they invented money and stuff, so they could be greedy, so they could just buy everything and they didn't have to trade anymore. You understand? It's just been people in history and thousands of years just messing up life for every human being on planet Earth. And here we are today, 2022, and basically there's nothing we can do. There's nowhere we can go. Everything's just roads and buildings. They've destroyed everything. There's no woods. There's nothing. You gotta drive in a car to get to some woods or somewhere, or a park or something. You know what I'm saying? Everything around here's got houses and people talking. I was like, you know, when you're in the woods, because there's no houses and there's no people talking. But that's all there is out here. You know, there's just houses and people talking. You know, I'd like to go to the woods where there's woods and animals, without having to like go on a trip or something, you know, to get out somewhere. It's ridiculous how they've done everything here and messed all these human beings up. They've messed all these human beings. They're trying it. They're trying it to me, you know. But I'm like I said, I'm standing up for myself still. And like I said, anything happens to me, you know what it is. That's why I'm making these videos. Anything happens to me, you know what it is. The government, these spies out here watching us, trying to do things. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Every day, y'all, this is what your life is, though. You know, and you gotta make your own life. It's like you got to get out of the man-made system now. You know what I'm saying? That's the future, y'all. Because the man-made system is just polluting and making everything worse. And now you're getting global warming and all that. You know, it's just making everything worse. And then just and just domesticating human beings and unevolving human beings. It's like people don't even know how to come out and be a human being anymore. You know, all they know how to do is come out and get brainwashed and manipulated and this and that. And if you don't know how to do that stuff, well then, you know, you don't have a life. Then you don't get a life, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They got their codes and their signals and their signs and all that. You know, you don't know any of that stuff. They will not give. They could be thinking about you or liking you, and they'll just go right on past you. You know, that's how human beings are now, y'all. This is what they've done to people. They don't have a brain or anything, you know. They're just brainwashed. You know, that's all this is now. They've messed up human beings. So, like I said, though, you gotta figure out your own life, though. Always, you always gotta figure out your own life. It's not all bad. I'm not saying it's all bad, but it has ruined my life, and it has gotten people to let these people into their lives, and these are not people that you would ever let in your life, you know, or you shouldn't be letting these people into your life. You know what I mean? But they're spies and stuff. You know, this is what they do. They get into your life, man, and then they're making people into slaves. So, wake up, y'all. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying?